You too, welcome back again, I guess. चलो करते हैं आधा तो करते हैं. I think now I have to make full pale frame set for Razor for best damage. Full pale frame set. Maybe better though. But can go for that. So that is no full pale frame. That 4-piece have to attack pattern is there now one. Where is it? Domain artifact. This one. Huh? Rusty. And you get the attack is increased by for 7 seconds. This stack up to 2 times. That can be triggered once every 0 and 3. Once 2 cycles reach the 2-side effect, they increase by 100%. Oh. You have to first. Wait, how much is cooldown of E? Oh, there is less cooldown of E now. Burst. Also, Razor can do 2A. Oh, Razor can do 2A. Okay. So now I get too much attack for WA, no need for 2-piece to base. True though. You're already getting buffed from supports. So you can stack up other thing. Yeah, I was talking now. I was talking to someone. It's a lot. First E and afterwards the E said. Okay. So first E, then burst, then E, then 2 stars gain, then 100%. Okay. Yeah. Will do. But you want the fail then just for reason. So DPS. Main DPS. What for main DPS? Then he will rip the fuck out of the enemies. Benedict C6 or no?
その様子からして
No.
調査は順調って感じ？
こういう時は謙遜しないで情報をたくさん聞き出す。
さすが君たちだね。
Pelflame is in Strongbox also.
まさかそんなことがね。さすがは執行官。けど、これだけじゃお父様から聞いたんだ。皇子様は休暇中ではあるけど、
I gave C6, but only C5 activated.
タルタリアがいなくなった場所はもう水に沈んでた。
話がそこまで進んでるのならもう言わなくてもわかるよ。彼は今日仕事で忙しいんだ。それに大人数で集まってると人目を引いてしまう。お礼なんていいよ。これはもうそれにしてもあのリオセスリのテリトリーで。オイ
ラたち聞き込
み。まずフレミネに同じ道をたどってもらって、その道を使うにはパイプ正常日を狙わなければいけない。早くて6日後か。そこまで計算できるのかよ。長いこと一緒に仕事してると。旅人。
Bro, battery dead.
9日後にまたここで会おう。
Then you also sleep.
そうすればフレミネの行動に合わせてちょうど合流できるはずだよ。
It's telling you to sleep. It's already late.
でも一つ。皇子様の
I
調査に
want
つ
to
いて
do
は結果を待つだけ
50%
でい
to
い
the
けど、
at least.
近域の方は調査を進める必要。フレミネは変装が苦手だし、ミネットも他のエリアで近域について聞き回ってる。
なんだ？
簡単とは言えないけど、いい？君には何かしらの理由を見つけて、医務室に怪しい動きをしてる人たちが よく医務室に集まるって言ってた
That
でしょ。
bilingual is very good.
あそこには僕たちが追ってる秘密が隠されてるかもしれない。君は看護師長と面識が、医務室の構造や内部の状況をよく調べて、あらゆる手がかりを頭の中に入れてきてほしい。でもあまり無茶はしないように。安全第一でね。ごめん、いつもの癖でつい弟に言ってるみたいになっちゃったね。
Have you tried the Red Bull Summer Edition? It's apricot strawberry flavor. No, I haven't drank a single Red Bull in my life yet.
それじゃあ次の行動に移。
ここで一旦別れよう。
I'm back. Oh, welcome back, Sandeep. Small cutscene. That is a
お
nice.
前はここでじっとしてろ。おいらがのどれどれ中に
Harina corner, try your best to but or something.
私は
ダメってわけじゃない。
よく聞こえないな。やっぱり
What? Yes. I drink it really. Like I haven't. I don't go outside much. Still, I haven't drink yet. Single Red Bull. I wanna drink though. It's not that I don't wanna drink.
誰か助けてくれ。
おい、大丈夫か？
どうしたのよ。ほら慌てず、何があったのかゆっくり話して。こいつ急にお腹が痛い、気持ち悪いって言って地面に倒れて、手足が冷たいし指先もピクピク見てみるから、まずは横になりましょう。
Oh, what the acting!
ベッドまで無事に連れて行くから。ほら、うちの肩に手を置いてゆっくり歩いて。
They didn't show it. Then try the summer edition. Okay. The way you will get it now, it's available in all shops.
大丈夫。患者さんがごめんなんて言わないの。今から簡単な診察を始めるから力を抜いてね。ざっと見たけど命に別状はないから安心して。そっか。でもさあ、続けて診察するね。はーい。臓器にも大きな損傷はないのよ。ここはここが痛むはずないのに。おかしい。
Lord. Oh no, my acting was so big.
ここは痛む？多分お腹を壊しただけよ。ひどいものじゃないけど、そのピークが来たせいで。そうなのか。最近他の囚人も食事に問題がある。とりあえず大事じゃなくてよかっ
It's
た。
really popular and
あま
common.
り心配し
Okay,
なくていい
let's
から
try
ね。
it then.
あと2、3日もすれば良くなるはず。ルールビさん、うちがいない間。
わかりました。
Her voice, who is the VA? I don't know, but her VA is very good though. Wait, let me see. I like her voice actually a lot. It's very good. I also like Sigvine VA. Sigvine. Siegevine? Don't know how to pronounce it. Sigvine VA. Voice actor. Lodo my netto. अरे how can't I find this? Sarah Williams in English and Hina Kino in Japanese. Sarah Williams. Hina Kino. Hina Kino have done the anime. Hina Kino Japanese voice actress. Hina Kino anime. Mm. I have done that. I've done this. Hell's Paradise, Ayakashi Triangle, the cooking one. But who was it? And the classroom of the spy. Not many famous ones. SAO, Alicization, Isekai Cheat Magician, Recollection, Kaguya Sama, Asobi, Stains Gate. Huh, Stains Gate I have seen. There is no one of this voice in Stains Gate.
こんにちは。気分はどうですか？こいつお腹がすごく痛かったみたいなんだ。シグウィンさんが問題ないと言ったからもう心配しなくて大丈夫。でも見た感じ。
ま、確かに。
確かにそう。それはあくまで表面上の話です。罪を犯していてもここにいる人たちの中には医術の心得がいくらかある人もいて。
わかったわかった。君の言う通りだよ。ただそれをわざわざ患者さんの前で言う必要はないと思う。
そうですね。お前らも。
あ、持病でね。どれも慢性的な疾患だ。僕、医学を少しかじってるからか。
もっと言葉を選んでもらえますか、ジュリエ。喧嘩しないでくれ。
It is in the shop, but I don't have star glitters. But Razor is C5. C6 does what? I need the C4. Oh, Razor is C3. C4 increases ultimate. C4 increases ultimate.
でも
釈放されるだって。そんなの。
ग्राफिक पावर चेक कर लिया क्या? ग्राफिक पावर देखो, मैं तो इस पे गया कंट्रोल पैनल पे, सिस्टम इंफॉर्मेशन पे.
こんなくだらない話はここまでにしましょう。
फिर क्या
それから
ग्राफिक
しばらくここであなたに会わないことを祈ってます、ジュリエ。
ग्राफिक बूस्ट क्लॉक वाला क्या? वो वाला ग्राफिक करके तो वही है, ग्राफिक्स बूस्ट क्लॉक. it is a 15% डिफेंस. अच्छा ओके. अरे तो स्क्रीन दिखाओ. अच्छा सही बात है, देख लो. नहीं देख पाओगे. ये देखो, ये देखो, देख लो तुम, देख लो. मेरे को पता नहीं, तुम देख लो. ठीक है, पॉज करके देख लो, फिर बोलो मेरे को. चलो ओके. हाँ, increase 15% defense of the round. Okay.
それはこっちのセリフだ、
What
お
if
嬢
you
さん。
add
ちょうど僕も十分休めたところだ。
Lisa
ここは騒
also?
がしいし、そろそろ戻らせてもらう。じゃあね。
But Lisa, which constellation?
あいつ
No, Lisa's passive
だ
now.
るそうに出ていったな。
Decreases defense of the opponent. तुम्हारा GPU
彼
कौन
はい
सा
つ
है?
もそうなんです。
3060.
すみません。こんなみっともないところを見せてしまって。
お前、
当然です。ああいう思い上がっていて、毎日変な研究のことばかり考えてるやつ、
GeForce
誰も好きにならないでしょ。はあ、私はもうしばらくあなたに付き添います。シグウィンさんはすぐ戻ってくるでしょうし、薬を飲めばきっと良くなりますよ。いえ、大しただいま。
君たち、ちゃんと休んでた？
シグウィンさん、お疲れ様です。
ゆっくり休めたかしら。ベッドから降りて走り回ったりしてない？さあ、2日分の錠剤よ。1錠飲んだらまたしばらくよ。そうだ、ルールビさん、さっきは急い。
ええ、覚えてます。
さあ、わかった。はい、これが君の分なのよ。今晩は
はい。では失礼します。旅人も。
またな。
Wait, what's below the movable thing?
旅人よね。カルテを書くからいろいろ確認させ。あ、さっきの2人がうるさかったから、もう少しこいつを休ませてやってくれないか。代わりにオイラが答え
विच
る
वाला
から。ね
एनिमे देखा क्या?
え、わかった。
Ruins
症
of
状
Kingdom
は
वो
苦痛
वाला
で
Kingdom
吐き
of
気も
Ruins
催してたけど、他に辛いところはあったかしら。さあ、薬を飲む以外に他にしておい。彼はもともと健康体だし、薬を飲めばきっとすぐ良くなるはずよ。その間は軽い食事だけにして夜更かししなければ大丈夫。
मेरे को तो उसको मारने का मन कर रहा था वो एम्परर को सबको वहां पे जो थे सबको पूरा डिलीट कर देना चाहिए था उनको
任せろ。オイラが責任。あれ、寝るのか。オイラたちいろんなところを旅してきたんだ。あいつはああ見えて。そうなのね。じゃあ君たち。
What anime? Ruins of Kingdom Kingdom of Ruins sorry I always tell it backwards Kingdom of Ruins no, Ruins of Kingdom nah, हाँ Kingdom of Ruins for sure Kingdom of Ruins 100%
気分はどうだ？お前ずいぶんぐっすり寝てたな。オイラたちずっとそばにいたんだ。そう、安心して。もう帰っても大丈夫だから。定期的に薬を飲むのと食事は軽めにすることを忘れないでね。うん、ありがとな、看護師長。
Oh wait she will not go wait where is the movable thing oh this one they should die with his empire though the empire is not at fault I mean the king should die the empire is it's not totally empire's fault
急がなくてもいい。
it's just nobody questions
お前
anything
よ
that's
く
their
あの状
fault
況で眠れるよな。寝言までそれはなかったけど、お前ずーっと。パイモン、焼き魚を取らないで。
the king should die with the
住
empire
所をそこに置いてとか。データのみのことバーがつぶやいて
I
る。
mean
お前が
okay.
寝
No
て
no
る
I'm not
間、
taking their
おいら
side son
ずっ
don't worry I'm taking the revenge side. The revenge should be taken. They should be killed so badly. They should not be killed. Actually, they should be killed and revived, just like in,
おお、よく
just
そん
like
な些細
Annos
な点
do.
に気づけるな。
That is the
とり
best
あえず
thing.
その情報を
Kill them, revive. Kill them, revive. And I will always take mommy's side. I didn't know though. You will, if you see, you will know. Again, no HS has to do. Yeah, HS. Oh, the how that king treated us. No, the king, king. If king died 1,000 times, it will be still less than.
約束の日が来たな。リネを探して合流しようぜ。
HSR. When is HSR update?
お、
No, 1.5 general reader. Sure. Tuesday update. अच्छा.
ここ数日トラブルには合わなかった？
オイラたちスケジュール通りに労働と生活
Or
をしてるから
Wednesday.
特に
No,
これ
Ria
が
also
なか
told
ったぞ。
Tuesday. So will be Tuesday only.
ならよかった。君たちからのメッセージは読んだよ。フレミネも2日前に無事パイプを通って外に出た。
Ria is also infiltrated the infirmary
リ
for
ネットに
faking an
あいつも医
illness.
務室に
前回君たちに下見をしてもらったのはすでに追加分の仕事だったからね。人目がある拠点への潜入は一度きりの調査とは違う。同じリネットも僕たちのために。
リネットうまくいくといいな。
さてフレミネが戻ってくる前に
Only
一緒
night.
にリネットの様子を見に行こ
Then she should be
Uma
wrapping her
Pinkeva.
investigation right about now.
う。僕が観察したところ看護師長のシグウィンは昼食前の約30分医務室からそれに僕はリネットのお兄ちゃんだ。
よし。
Anna, by the way, the Excalibur anime is so good, and Berserk of Gluttony also. Which one is Excalibur? Berserk of Gluttony is the one with Rimaru's skill. Huh. Which one is Excalibur? Excalibur means Ragna Crimson. Excalibur is which one? 100% sure, Arbiter General. Excalibur. Today's SLF Shangri-La Frontier. Gluttony. Ah, this too released. The 100 girl anime also got released. Okay, mid kind of. At least the first episode. It's like
情報提
it's
供者
like
から知らせがあった
girlfriend kind of.
どうやら
I
また
mean-
新たな変数が現れたようね。
At least in the first episode, it seems like it.
失礼します。リネットはいますか？
But the Demon Lord got reincarnated. Oh, that one Excalibur. Acha, the Academy one. Acha, okay. Got it.
あれリネ
He
ット
is in the boy from of the hero. Previous body when he was a hero. And I think it's gonna be harder. Because अच्छा okay with not death. But Silver ना आ जाए otherwise आएगा.
看護師長は
No, as long
いないみたいだな。でもリネ
そんなはずない。
the more the
Linet
games
は
will
軽率な行動をめ
introduce
ったに取らないんだ。
character, the more value of
それにもし
Silver
予定を
will
急遽変更す
decrease.
ることになっても必ず何らかの方法で僕に伝える。もしかしたら
けど一時的に離れただけかもしれないだろ。
ああ
But then people will have DPS of that element. of like each element. They will use the element and other support instead of CD. CD will be useful when there is not the
人が寝
element
てい
but
た
the
形跡のあるベッ
DPS
ドは
same
一つだけ。
element.
それってリネットが横になったベッドだろ？
あ、
But
Hands
it
to
will
the
be
hero
very
口実に
slow.
ね。
Academy
通
one,
常であれば
Excalibur one.
看護師長はリネットを横にさせて薬を取りに行くはず。
Like there will be talking more to set up the story than fighting.
リネットが横になってからこのベッドを離れるまで看護師長は戻ってきていないってことだね。
SLF is good. MMORPG anime. This one. Cons always make character valuable.
仕切り板の
To
裏
be
側は
one
空
good
洞
for
になってる。
cons, they prefer
このサイズからして
characters.
分解しないと入れないもの。まさかリネットはここに入っ
also wheels.
他に手がかりがないか見てみよう。落ち着いて。
F2P doesn't pull cons. We need one new character. Wheels already pulled cons on the first day only. Then there will be the people who started late. They wanted it.
本がいくなんか面白そうな本だな。他人の意図や気持ちを
Wait,
理
where
解
is
するのに
Linet?
役
I
立つ本もある
didn't
けど、
read that.
これって
看護の仕事をする上で
Wait, where is Linet? What happened to Linet? Significant 30% more
な
DPS.
んか紙切れが落ち
P6 to
てるぞ。
70%. And
紙切れ
break effect is enough.
文
1 DPS.
字が書いてあるな。
Unacceptable.
あれこれってあんたらの習慣にのっとり、ここはカードや紙切れで情報の
You
や
may
り取り
consider
を
giving me
し
my
よう。
best regards.
これは一種の
これは
あれでも裏あこれ
見せて。
Linet is in infirmary.
急に顔色が悪くなったけどどうし
I
たん
thought
だ
we are in
おいらにも見
infirmary
せてく
only
れ。
now. This letter is written by Linet now.
さあファデュイのメンバーであるリネットちゃん、まさか
利用セスリのやつ。まさかわざと医務室に誘い込んで。
でもそうなるとあいつは最初からオイラたちの目的を知ってたってことになるよな。でもオイラたちが前回こ
So
こに
where
来た
we are
時は
right
何も危ない
now?
ことなんてなかったぞ。
そう。そこが問題だ。利用セスリは旅人。君と僕たちの立場は違う。君はヌビレットさんの使者であって、彼とは対立関係にない。それは僕も聞きたいね。そうか。フレミネが無事にメロピデ要塞を出られたのも、利用セスリがわざと。
でもフレミ
Oh,
ネがここを
あいつ、挑戦状を叩き、くそ！フレミネを外に出すべきじゃなかった。パイプから送り出すとき、もしリオセスリが意図的にフレミネを逃がしたのなら、
リネが少しパニックになってる。自分を責めるなよリネ。オイラたちがタルタリアの
いや、今回の行動の責任者をリオセスリに、
やけになるなって。おいお前
リネットがまた誰かにさらわれるなんて引かないと。
hello, mic testing.
リ
Hello.
ネが行っちゃったぞ。早く追いかけよう。
What she is doing here?
ええ、私はこの点について変える余地があると思います。
ダメっていうわけじゃないが、何度もテストする必
そう、わかった。それじゃあ時間には注意してね。
誰かいる？
物を隠して。外で誰かが盗み聞きしてるみたいね。誰か助けて。
Oh,
大丈夫か？
clever.
あの二人ね。やっ 人の表情を読めると何かと役。
फिर तुम कर लो आर्कन क्वेस्ट। दो स्ट्रीमर को पहले ही देख चुका हूँ करते और अपना भी बोरिंग इतनी बार देखोगे तब बोरिंग लगेगा ना।
見失っちゃったぞ。あいつ足が速いな。公爵の執務室に先回りしてリネを止めよう。
Huh? We can go to Rice the office? What the?
D オセスリー出て。
やれやれ。ここは一応公務を執り行う場なんだ。もう少し風紀ってもんを気にしてもらえないかな。
リネットはどうした？
ああ、彼女なら医務室で会ったぞ。片頭痛がするって言うからお茶を振る舞ってやった。ちょうど頭痛に効くお茶をも。
ふざけるな。リネットとフレミネをどこに。
聞いた話によると、あんたらのショーはそりゃもう素晴らしいんだろう。今振り返ったら彼女が
振り返らせようとしてる。いや、僕を襲うつもりはないはず。人質は彼の手の中にあるし、君は僕たちが医務室を調査してるって知ってたんだろ。旅人があそこに疑いの目を向けるよう仕組んで、フレミネの脱獄、いや皇子様さえも君は止めなかった。
そんなことをする必要はない。メロピデ要塞はいい場所だ。ほとんどの人はここでの暮らしを楽しんでる。何かを企んでるやつ以外はな。
So Kung Fu
その点、
Master Riceley.
あんたらは
yes.
分かりやすかった。
Student of Riceley is Heiso.
君はスパイを排除した上で、皇子様が失踪したという情報を流したんだ。だからお父様は僕たちをここに送ることになった。
一つ訂正させてもらおう。リネ。
いない？シャン。
おっと、ちょうどいいところに。人も熱心なことだ、旅人。あんたらの約束ではフレミネ君は今日帰ってくるはずだったんだろう。けど
君、フレミネが海から
中と外をつなげるメロピデ要塞の扉を閉めた。
でもフレミネはダイビングが得。
いや、僕たちはまだここにいる。フレミネはきっと何とかして。
俺がなぜこんなことをしたと思う？それはあんたと話をするためだ。俺の知る限りリネ君は。それにあんたがリネットちゃんに言ってたことを覚えてる。仕事においてもプライベートにおいても。
僕たちが監獄に入る前から目をつけてたってわけか。
अब यहाँ लीने आ जाएगी.
ルカがたまたま耳にしただけさ。あんたらとのお遊びは結構楽しめた。だから目をつむってやろうとも考えたんだが、リネ君、あんたは今不利な状況にある。リネットちゃんは俺のところにいるし、フレミネ君もまだそこでだ。二人の安全と引き換えにリネ君に一つだけ頼みたい。
お父様に？どうしてお父様が。
可愛い我が子たちがこっちの手にあるからさ。三者面談に。あんたらハウス・オブ・ハースの人間は家族みたいにな。
お父様はなんで僕たちにメロピデ要塞のことを処理させてると思う？ここはほぼ無法地。
なるほど。ここがお気に召さないというわけか。いい茶葉をたくさん集
इंग्लिश
めてるん
इसके
だ
बाद
がな。
करता हूँ.
ヌビレットさん
ये
やフリーナ
कट
様
सीन
にも
खत्म होने दो
結
फिर
構
करता
プレゼント
इंग्लिश.
してる。
君たちだけでお父様を傷つけられる。
あんたら本当に頭が固いんだな。ただお父様と会ってリネ君、もう一度チャンスをやろう。
फिर यहाँ एक शिस्पान आ जाएगी. हाँ?
そうまでして。だって。はっ。 当たり前。スパイを排除したのは警告のためだったが、それでもあんたらは引かなかった。だからこうしてあんたらのボスとリネットちゃんは自ら進んで俺の視界に入ってきたし、フレミネ君の脱獄も自発的なものだった。誰がどう見ても俺の責任じゃない。
僕は。
6、
待て。
2、タイムオーバー。交渉決裂だ。
そうだ、オイラたちと話すのはどうだ。
あんたら何のトラブルもなく過ごせてきたのはヌビレットさんのおかげだが、それは別にあんたらが好き勝手するための免罪符じゃない。狭いと確かに実力を持つ者にはもっと敬意を払うべきだな。3つだ。では第1問、生産エリアの隠しルールについて。
ये क्या करना पड़ेगा? ये सब सही जवाब देना पड़ेगा क्या?
昼飯前の30分、医務室にはいつも誰も。フォンタ社の販売促進委員は何度も壁にぶつかった。シグウィンはいつも生産エリアの近くで労働者を観察してる。彼女の目には人間。フォンタ社の内部情報によると、名前もパッケージも決まってない新商品の初回試飲が行われてる。研究ノートにはこう書いてあった。メリュジーヌという種族は世界の感じ方が人間とは違う。そのためコリンズの話によれば、鉄拳闘技大会はフォンタ社の協賛で
नहीं ये तो नहीं है।
昼飯前の30分、医務室にはいつも。シグウィンはいつも生産エリアの近くで労
ये
働。
तो किया है।
フォンタ社の販売促進委員は何度も壁にぶつかった。その理由は
ये भी
フォンタ
नहीं
社の内部情報によると、名前もパッケージも決まっ。
है। ये वाला ही हो। लास्ट वाला इनकरेक्ट है बस। लास्ट वाला क्या है?
コリンズの話によれば、鉄拳闘技大
ये
会
तो नहीं
研
है।
究ノートにはこう書いてあった。
ये वाला है।
なるほど、わかったぞ。生産エリアの隠しルールは3日連続で労働をしちゃいけないってものだ。最初はこの肉が失踪した人と関係してるんじゃないかって思ったけど、シグインはよく生産エリアに行って労働者の体調を観察してる。3日連続で働いて疲れが溜まってるやつがいたら、してあいつは親切心と看護師長としての責任感からお昼ご飯の前に特別許可食堂に行って、このサプライズは良かれと思ってやってることで、メリュジーヌっていう種族は世界の感じ方も美的、そのせいで特別であるはずのサービス職も受け取った人からすると、オイラのこの回。
おお、なるほど、悪くない。シグウィン看護師長のことに気づいた上にその意図も見抜いた。看護師長の人間に対する愛が無駄にならな
मैं
かった。
पढ़ ही लेता हूँ इससे तो। अच्छा हाँ सही बात है ये ना। इससे अच्छा अभी कुछ पढ़ लो। अभी पढ़ लिया अलग से। ये देख के क्या करोगे? इतनी बार मत देखो, कुछ ज्यादा ही बोर हो जाओगे। 2 बार ठीक है, 2 बार से ज्यादा तो मैं ही नहीं देख सकता ये।
さて、鉄拳闘技場の隠しルールについてだ。
昼飯前の30分、
नहीं ये तो
フォ
नहीं
ンタ
है।
社の内部情報によると、名前もパッケージも決まってない新商品の初回し。コリンズの話によれば、
ये तो पक्का है,
フォンタ社の内部情報に
ये भी हो सकता है,
シグウィンはいつも生産
ये नहीं
フォン
है,
タ社の販売促進
ये होगा, यस। सही किया इस बार मैंने।
だぞ。これも別に怖いものじゃない。鉄拳闘技場の隠しルールは、両方の選手の投票権を同時に買っちゃ。瓶に入った液体を初めて見たとき、思わずそれを失踪した選手と結びつけて
एक
怖
वॉच
く
सिंह
なったけ
चला जाओ
ど、
पक्का। अरे हाँ, मैं तो ऐसे ही कर रहा हूँ। कंप्लीट करना तो पड़ेगा एक दिन। People get scared when they see it because of इंग्लिश प्लीज। अरे इंग्लिश तब करूंगा जब खत्म होगा ना। इनको बोलो खत्म करने, खत्म ही नहीं हो रहा। ये इन्वेस्टिगेशन चला जा रहा है।
実際は名前もパッケージも決まってない血みたいな飲み物。道理で開発者たちの相手だから、フォンタ社のやつらはまず試飲をしてもらって、そいつらはメロピデ要塞に来ると闘技大会と協賛したんだ。メロピデ要塞において特別許可権は貴重なものだから。そして闘技大会で両方の選手の投票権を買う人は明らかに
その件をそこまで調べ上げるとはな。だがあんたらの話を聞く限り、そのフォンタ社の販売促進員それじゃあ最後、3つ目の質問だ。医務室にいる患者たちと俺の看護師長、彼らは一体どんな秘密を隠している？
僕たちはそれの調査中だったんだ。真相を知るはずない。それが分かってておちょくってるんだろ。最初から報いを受けろ。
リネ、大丈夫か？
危ない危ない。看護師長の銃のおかげで助かった。
なんてことないよ、公爵。看護師長？この銃はおもちゃに見えるけど、ちゃんと使えるのよ。
シグウィン、君。
勘違いしてるみたいね。うちは最初、ヌビレットさんがうちをメロピデ要塞に派遣したとき、その理屈なら、リネたちだって囚人で、ここの一員だろ。なんであいつらの面倒は見ないんだよ。でも、うちはちゃんとヌビレットさんの言いつけ通り、彼らを守ってたのよ。じゃなきゃ、もっとそれは公爵も認めてくれるはず。
看護師長、あと数分は待ってくれてもよかった。
どうせもうそろそろ時間でしょ。公爵ってばたまに困ったことをする。何言ってんだ。
二人を解放してくれ。
感動的だな。
もうやめ。
マスをせかすな。まずはお茶を飲ませてくれ。
足音。
ちょっとどいてくれ。
おいおい、クローリン。
フレミネ、フレミネ。
どういうことだ。なんでクロリンデがここに。
仕事だ。
リネさん、さっきは撃ってしまってごめんなさい。麻酔の効果はもうすぐ切れるはずだけど、あんまり無理しないでね。
フレミネの身に何があったんだ。海に行ったはずなのに、なんでこんな状態に。
顔が赤く、脈が速くなってる。原始大会の水を摂取した時の症状ね。
なんだって。
ちょっと下がってて。フレミナさんをもっとよく見るから。他のことは頼むね、公爵。
詳しいことはクロリンデさんとの話。
बात ये है और कितना बाकी है।
What's that look on your face? I thought I made good time on the way back.
कितना
I'm just admiring your
कितना बुरा
punctuality.
है English.
Had you arrived just a few minutes later, Sijuin may have been forced to shoot Mr. Lenny again. How's the situation out there?
The water has changed. It's pretty much as expected. The concentration of primordial seawater has increased. I was only out there a short time, so it wasn't too bad. But if one were to stay for any significant amount of time...
Where was he when you found him?
The abandoned zone at the end of the pipes. A good distance...
Closer than I thought. He must have recognized it early on and tried...
Locking the door was necessary. I don't think we could have saved two.
Well, I did try to convince him that I had my reasons.
It would probably work on Neuvillette. He has a knack for picking out who had good intentions.
That's a bad sign if you're having to plead your case. Want some tea?
Not particularly. If you want to drink some that badly, just say...
Fine, I'd like to get some tea. Want me to get you a cup too, since I've already...
Might as well then, I suppose. Actually, do you have a towel? I would like to dry my hair.
What is their relationship?
How is he?
These symptoms are probably caused by an acute ingestion of a large amount of primordial seawater. Of course, it would be best if he stayed for further observation. Let's leave him here for now. Sorry. I am aware that the infirmary may not be your favorite place.
Why would he ingest a large amount of primordial seawater after leaving?
Please, look after Mr. Fremine for the moment. I'll go fetch some medicine and a respirator. Oh, I'll bring Miss Lynette back with me.
Where is she?
Oh, she just took a nap in an empty room after I tranquilized her. If my calculations are correct, she should also be waking up right around now. You might not believe me, but His Grace and I actually... Linny, are you okay?
I'll be fine.
Are you sure?
My hands and feet are still a bit weak, but that's probably...
I'm back, everyone.
Lenny! Oh. Fremine?
He'll be fine. But for now...
His breathing's beginning to slow down.
Give me a hand and help me get him to the infirm...
Yeah, I'll take him from this side.
On it. Traveler, you seem pretty worried about him. Want to come with us?
Very well.
The Duke and Clarande are gone. They probably went to get some tea. The Duke will explain the truth in just a bit. Miss Clarande will need a break.
Take it easy.
He's awake.
We're all here.
The infirmary at the Fortress of Meripede, Mr. How do you feel? Don't push yourself if you're not
traveler. The sea. There's something wrong with the seawater. Shh, it's okay. No, listen to me. This is really serious. There's primordial seawater mixed into the regular seawater. I don't know why it's there, but no one should touch it.
Hi man, hi Jumanji, what's up? Welcome back to the stream. You lost all your points at once, Jumanji.
Pipes. Right, the pipes. It's all coming back to me now.
Wait, what happened to Prominent?
I'm in. Where could Master Child be?
ये लेट स्ट्रीम हाँ मैं करता हूँ कभी कभी लीड स्टार्ट करूँगा तो लीड तक करता हूँ
This mechanism looks like it's been tampered with. Could he have done it?
Is there an enemy sauce? No, I guess. Oh, you will need some points. Wait. Don't gamble all. You will lose everything. Gamble a bit by bit.
It's getting stuck on something. Seems like I'll have to avoid those obstacles while I turn it.
Wait, what? Wait, I will die, right? If I go here. How are you, man? I am good, Jumanji. If I go there, it starts from where? It's got one way only. Ah, okay, got it. Never mind. No, wait, I have to turn it one more time. No, one more time. न्यू क्वेस्ट कैसा है न्यू क्वेस्ट बहुत सही है स्टोरी का तो बहुत सही चल रहा है अरे इधर अरे सही तो था ना क्या गलत किया सब कुछ तो सही था मैंने कितनी बार घुमाया इसे बस सही तो है ये ओंकार स्टार खेलते हो क्या? खेलता हूँ, पर अभी कुछ करने का नहीं है। ओंकार स्टार तो मेरे को सब कुछ कर चुका हूँ, बस डेली कर रहा हूँ पीछे बस।
This is where the water starts. Master Child Pro.
You shall.
The vegetation here is a bit more sparse. These traces aren't natural. A person must have left them, and recently. I should be... there are traces here too. I need to keep going. Huh? The traces are gone. But I don't see where he could have gone from here.
Hello, Peach, what's up? Welcome back.
Wait, what the...
Chlorinde was safe.
My heart is racing, and it's getting harder and harder to breathe. What? No good. I have to get back. They still don't know anything about what's going on. If I turn back right now, I should still be able to make it.
मेंबरशिप का पैसा बर्बाद हो रहा, रेगुलर स्ट्रीम करो। सही बोला, सच में रेगुलर स्ट्रीम करना चाहिए। कर दूंगा, हाँ कर दूंगा रेगुलर स्ट्रीम। अभी छुट्टी पड़ जाएगी, कॉलेज नहीं होगा और कुछ काम भी नहीं होगा, तो एग्जाम भी नहीं है। Chlorinde is coming. If it was Traveler, if it was me rather than Prominent. What is Chlorinde high? तुम जो रोज छुट्टी नहीं होती, तुम्हारी रोज छुट्टी नहीं होती, नहीं।
So, in other words, the trail you were following vanished, and you had no idea where Master Child could have gone. But there was also no obvious place for him to have disappeared to.
गया तो था, Chlorinde ने बस बचा लिया।
That's right. I tried my best to swim back, but I had already...
Miss Clarande brought you back, but we also don't know why she just suddenly appeared.
Miss Clarande, you say?
You're still too weak for Monet. Miss Lynette is right.
A guest? Then I can assume
Bang
Rice was the one who invited her to come down here?
You should ask His Grace
ऐसे
about
मंग
that.
नहीं
He'll
मारता।
be able to explain better than
लोग
me.
कभी-कभी निकल जाता हूँ सारे क्लास नहीं कर।
Yeah, it's about time he actually told us
ऐसे
what's going
पूरा बंग
on.
नहीं मारता।
Wanna come with us, Lenny?
जो इम्पोर्टेंट क्लास होते हैं वो करके
please
निकल
go on
जाता हूँ
without me.
कभी-कभी।
I don't want to leave just...
Lenny.
The logical part of my brain is aware that we're safe right now, but I still can't bring myself to leave.
Understood. In that case, I'll leave the infirmary to you. The Traveler and I are going to head out for now.
Thank you.
हाँ, ये कौन है? ये ब्लूगर्स सीज वाइन बोलूं क्या? सीज वाइन, ये है अंडरग्राउंड प्रिजनर का हेड नर्स। अंडरग्राउंड प्रिजनर का एक ही नर्सरी है, उसका हेड नर्स है ये। By the way, what are doing in college? Like which year? I am studying BBA in finance specialization for now. The last year.
Excuse me.
See this. The voice
I
is
take
very
it
good,
Mr.
nah. I
Ferner's
like the
condition is
voice a lot.
stabilized?
Of course. I wouldn't have left the infirmary otherwise.
I've been expecting those two, but might I inquire as to the purpose of your
I wanted to check
The
up on
guy
Miss Claran.
Risley.
How are you feeling?
Mostly fine, I think.
If you don't mind, I'd like to perform another quick physical exam.
All right. Thank you for looking up.
Well, want to explain yourself?
Of course, but I'm not partial to the word choice of explain. How about, where should I begin? How about you start by asking me any questions you have? You can start.
Then Paimon will begin.
No. I just knew they were Fatui operatives sent.
You managed to monitor and stay ahead of them.
They came here with ulterior motives. I'm quite. Initially, I thought their goal was just to. Linny suggested that I had deliberately let him escape, but in truth, I didn't really do anything special to help or hinder him while he was here. Everything he did, from. Of course, it's inevitable that the knave would make a big deal out of her fellow harbingers. I'm also quite curious about where that harbinger went. So I figured I might as well let the Fatui do their own.
So you were hoping Linny's group.
You make it sound like that's a bad thing. Unfortunately, things didn't go as planned. I assume that the Forbidden Zone has always been Linny's target, and you got roped into that investigation after running into him. I began to intervene out of concern for your safety, and also to prevent the fortress from becoming entangled in more.
Are the rumors true? That you're also a former criminal?
Why would you put it like that? Isn't staying here all day and serving
Second
as a
Archon
manager of
goes,
the
right?
fortress
Yes.
a kind of sentence unto itself? Another form of prison?
Oh,
How much is left, you know?
I wanted to ask, who invited Clark?
Me, of course. I paid her good. As a champion duelist, Miss Claran could be considered to be an independent party. I needed to find an exceptionally capable.
And saving Fremennik?
You can think of it like that, yes. Credit where credit is due, that boy is quite adept at diving. Had conditions not been as hostile as they were, that's not something you should be asking after. Nevertheless, all I need to prove to you is that the Forbidden Zone had nothing to do with the Harbinger's disappearance.
But we've already uncovered that there's something wrong with the infirmary, and we've answered a bunch of questions.
You make a compelling case.
Yeah, Paimon really.
Even if the truth may not be pleasant, follow me.
Best cutscene is still remaining and it's long. What will happen if I follow Risley? Where it will take me? Hidden doors.
There's a hidden door here? And a whole basement behind it? Huh. You're pretty good at hiding stuff, Risley.
It seems you've forgotten just what kind of.
Is doom and handcuff you. Huh? What the?
Take it easy.
Stand on the center.
Wait, is there a secret mechanism or... Whoa!
I will call Chlorinde Peach.
So, this is the Forbidden Zone? Honestly, for a place so well hidden, Paimon what a huge door!
There are 3 such isolation gates in total. Generally speaking, I'm the only one who's allowed to go inside. Am I correct to assume you're going to run on back and tell your little...
Well,
Well, I'd advise you wait until you've seen the whole...
Wait, I should say continue. It's still long, still more than 1 hour, no?
Huh. So there's a switch on the side.
Stand back.
There are how many cutscenes? Second part? 2 or 1?
Whoa. They all just went up one by...
Go on, have a... I've been interested in what lies beyond that gate ever since I assumed leadership of the Fortress of Meripede. Of course, it would be
Too good,
unwise to
okay.
recklessly open it. But it'd also be risky. The readings on that dashboard have not budged since the day when I first laid eyes on this place. But over the past year, the needle has crept upwards from its original position, likely because some parameter. Normally I would have ignored it. but I happened to have some free time when I noticed it, so I investigated. Very reasonable guesses. I've considered both of those as well. The temperature should vary with weather and climate changes, so for something that rarely shifts, the water pressure is more likely.
But one type of
We ran a
cutscene,
few
but in
tests to
Singapore.
increase the pressure
Acha,
from the outside. Later on, a few more possibilities occurred to me, such as a potential connection with the primordial sea. Over the past few days, the needle has moved again. With that, and the symptoms that Fremine displayed after leaving the fortress,
The concentration of...
and that is precisely the problem. We're at the bottom of the sea, and now we're surrounded by toxic seawater. Somehow, yes.
But forget about the two of us. Not even Neuvillette knows where the primordial sea could be, much less... Oh.
Seems like you've figured it out. I believe the primordial sea lies directly beneath this sluice gate.
Oh,
For some
चलो सर
reason, the
मैं जाता
primordial
हूँ बाय
seawater
ओके
levels
बाय
have
गुड
risen
नाइट जुमान जी गुड
significantly,
नाइट
and it's now very close to us. The indicators are now red. Although the gate still stands, some primordial seawater has already leaked out and mixed. If this continues,
This
soon it
wisely
will no
finishes
longer be
line
able to
at
hold back the
least.
primordial sea at all.
I mean, I'm reading the sub. Acha, okay, I will let them finish it.
Yeah, you know what the legends say. If this place falls, then everyone in Fontaine will be turned into...
That's just too weird. Why would the Fortress of Meripede be built right
Do you
above a
play
sluice gate for the
HSR?
primordial sea?
Yes,
Who
I
built
do
this
play
place anyway?
HSR. But there is nothing to do right now in HSR, so I just do dailies and play other games.
Your expression tells me you think this might be part of a vast, complicated conspiracy. To be honest, you might find the actual answer may be exceedingly boring. It's just that the secret of the Forbidden Zone had been long forgotten by the nation before I rediscovered it with my... There's no single founder of the Fortress of Meripede in any traditional sense. What we know about its history... When the previous Hydro Archon, Egeria, ruled the land, all convicted criminals from Fontaine were exiled. The criminals received no sympathy of any kind from the people. They were exiled to the desolate seaside, where they experienced only pain, struggle. Some of them began to repent, and prayed to the Hydro Archon, asking if there was still anything they could do. The Hydro Archon took pity on them, and said, "You may go guard my secret, deep underneath the waves."
Welcome to the stream, by the way, Mackie Monkey.
And so, leaning on the power of the Hydro Archon, they gathered underneath the sea and began to build a fortress. They became a community down there. As the number of exiles increased, more and more people joined the community. When the first group of exiles died, the Hydro Archon continued to lend her support, allowing the fortress and what it stood for to continue growing ever larger. Before long, this dark
Dinner's
underwater
only
fortress,
home.
and with
Oh.
that, the people here stopped referring to the fortress as a prison. They saw themselves as repenting sinners who would regain their freedom, but as time went on, people also realized that the fortress was a lonely place. Once they had gotten used to life here, they could no longer feel comfortable living in the overworld.
First, got
Once
so
they
much
had
weather
finished
and
serving
detail
their
and stuff. We'll
sentences,
see.
some
Okay.
people left and some others chose to stay. They'd find some idle position and let their withered souls fade away after many, many centuries. Few people still remember the reason for the fortress's founding. Now and again, researchers manage to break one law or another and live out their days in the fortress.
But now you know every part of that history is true.
Indeed. It's just as the prophecy says. To be frank, not really. Prophecies are troublesome things. Just hearing one will create the first wave of panic. Seeing signs of it will bring about the second, and actually witnessing it in real time, let's go somewhere else.
But when will be the first cutscene? It's still long, right?
This is it.
Oh, these are the two
Your
guys.
Grace, perfect timing. The results from our last round of
Wait, Jurier, he's not... Huh?
No need to panic, you two. I've already...
What? After you warned us not to...
I'm skeptical as well. Are you sure?
The results speak for themselves, don't they? These two may already know more than you.
All right then, if Your Grace insists.
They seem harmless enough, so I'll trust them for now.
The question is closed, don't worry.
How about some reintroductions? This is Jurier, one of the highest-ranked researchers from the Fontaine Research Institute. He used to work under Edwin. I trust that you've heard of Edwin?
Ed who? Oh, this is good. Ed who? Ed who? Lol. Ed who? But this is good one. Hello, Kokomi vibing. Yes, Kokomi always vibes. Kokomi vibing always.
He's the one who blew the whole institute sky high. Everyone knew he was a bit crooked in the head, but you're not local, so I guess it's
Edwin's main areas of research were archaeum and gravimeters. As his assistant, Jurier is quite familiar with them as well.
You...
Ah, what a lovely
Gotta admit, I'm tempted.
Guys, focus! Focus!
That taskmaster over there is Miss Lorvine, and is also one of my technical consultants. While Jurier used to be Edwin's assistant, she used to be Jurier's assistant.
Ooh, are they together?
See, everyone keeps asking this question. Are you too sure you're not a couple and just using your work as a convenient cover?
Your Grace, I am not in a relationship with this man.
If I dated her, I'd officially be madder than Edwin.
Jeez, forget I said anything then.
Still conniving Fontaine, poor
Follow me.
Coco.
Whoa, there's another door that goes right up.
Your constant amazement makes it seem like the fortress can do anything.
But Paimon really thinks everything's super cool.
Oh, here it will appear. Primordial Sea.
Well, let's spice it up a bit. And here you go.
Oh, what is this place?
What a huge ship? This is also a production zone that Paimon's never...
How much do you know about Fontaine?
I...
Well, then maybe you haven't heard the story of ancient Lemuria. To give you a quick rundown, Fontaine used to be ruled by the According to legend, the Lemurian king Remus came to this land after being inspired by divine revelation and found the seer Sibila, who had taken on the form of a golden bee. Taking the golden bee with him and riding on a huge ship, the Fortuna, he created his nation above the surging waves. He called his nation Lemuria and used the Fortuna to incessantly search for new tribes and islands, calling on them to join his empire.
There's a ship in this story too?
Where there's water, there'll be ships. People believe that hope can always be found at the end of a...
Do you believe that too?
To a point, I think. As you've already seen, I have a whole factory's worth of labor, materials, so the moment I began to speculate that the Primordial Sea might lie underneath the gate...
Were you inspired by the legendary Fortuna?
Maybe. Fontainians need something to hold on to cope with the impending disaster. Were the workers to find out the truth behind this ship, riots would... As the fortress's administrator, I'd never make such a reckless call. Alright, that's enough talking for now. I'll need another 3 cups of tea to soothe my throat. Do you have any other questions? Seems like you're good.
Where is the mining zone? I haven't went to the mining zone yet.
I'll leave you here for now.
Oh!
No worries. But don't forget, it's up to you whether or not you want to share what you just saw.
Yeah, we'll put a lot of thought into it.
Great.
There is no achievement. A chapter finishing.
Take it easy.
We're back!
Welcome back. Do you want a cup of...
How can you be so much like Risley? Always...
Huh. Actually, now that while I was sedated, I could still barely hear 2 people talking next to me. They were discussing everything, from the leaves to the water and...
Must have been Risley and Siege.
Yeah, I heard 1 male voice and 1 female, so it should have been...
I really can't make sense.
So, Traveler, Paimon, were you able to learn anything?
Yeah, he explained...
Very well. Then, would you mind checking your answers against my speculations? Yeah, I took the time to rest.
Nobody else is around, and Miss Sijuin is also busy with some...
All right, then I'll posit my theories. I asked myself 3 questions. Firstly, why was Fremine affected by the primordial seawater? It was because he dove into the sea.
Woo!
That's our Lenny.
Secondly, Risley's attitude changed dramatically during the course of our stay here. He ignored us. I spent quite a long time thinking about this. If he has been monitoring the Fatui since the very beginning, he probably ignored us at first because he was hoping we could find what's more, the Fortress of Meripede is not part of Fontaine's court system, nor does it report to Udex Nervulet. Risley, as long as the fortress doesn't do anything about Master Child's disappearance, Father can use it to pressure the Fontaine authorities. And while the 2 factions are pitted against each other, Risley will be free to move between the parties of interest.
Oh,
If I had to guess,
Risley.
he probably has something that he's working on himself. It's likely related to the secret of the infirmary, but I just can't think of what it could be.
Sherlock Holmes. Leanie Holmes.
You're super smart!
In the last one.
Thanks so much. If Risley does have a plan, what could it be? All I know for now is that his plan probably has something to do with the changing nature of the seawater. He's even gotten that can't be the full extent of what he's doing. There's probably a secret passageway behind the block in the infirmary, and there's something big in the fortress that I don't have enough information, so I have no idea what his chip might...
The sea... Well,
Could Risley have wanted to meet Father to figure out a way to deal with... If you remember, I once mentioned that Father sees the House of the Hearth as her base of operations, and she truly wants to resolve the crisis. But how could Risley...
Or perhaps he didn't know, and just wanted to bring Father over to his side? Which could be...
Yeah, that makes sense to me. I understand your concerns as well, Traveler. The 2 of you have already aided us far too much. If you ever need anything else going forward, please come to the House of the Hearth at any time. Though you may not share the sentiment, after all that we've gone through together, the 3 of us basically see you as family now.
You have my gratitude.
Thank you for protecting Lenny when it really mattered. And thank you for sharing the secrets of the fortress with us. We didn't think...
Why are you being so formal all of a sudden? Paimon's hungry.
Oh, you've done so much already. Go get some food.
Alright, then we'll catch you guys another time.
Oh, still how much for the cutscene? Now it's all between Risley, me, and Crowrinde. Renit family zoned us as Mikasa. Two minutes till cutscene. 2 minutes. 2 minutes.
Yeah.
It's time for dinner. Come on, let's go pick up ours as well. Traveler and Paimon, over here.
5 minutes.
Are you here for dinner too?
Mm-hmm. And I'm taking the opportunity to prepare Miss
Oh,
Cloran's dinner as well.
Clorinde!
Huh. You're right.
What would you like to eat? Yep, you can. I've already talked to our chef, Mr. Wolsey. It's all on me today, so you can get whatever you'd like.
Me too. Don't.
No problem.
So delicious. Paimon's so happy. Paimon wants to feast like this every day.
Feeling full yet? How's the food?
Delicious.
I'm so glad to see you all so happy.
Sigewin, do you do this to help your patients or to better understand human beings? A bit of both, I suppose. I'm a Melazine, which means I'm very different from human beings. I must know what you're thinking if I want. You're really good at taking care of people. Even though you're so short, you still talk and act like an older sister. Really? You're reminded of an older sister? Oh, and what did you mean back in Risley's office? When you said that you were protecting Linny? Oh, that. I just asked His Grace to look out for those children. Especially, thankfully, Glorand is very strong and managed to save him in the nick of time. His Grace also sealed the pipes after Glorand left, to make sure that Linny wouldn't although the path was blocked, we still stationed some guards there to stop anyone from approaching. They were instructed. Oh, and I was keeping an eye on Mr. Linny as well. We had to press it. You were all super considerate and really... It's just what we do down here at the fortress. At least this has been His Grace's style for as long as he... Oh, I really wish Monsieur Nervula would come down here more often too. I feel like he'd like it here. With... Get a good night's rest, you two.
With what? When I will go to rest? Yeah, they cannot play.
Claran!
Ah, it's you two.
How's dinner?
It's all right. Miss Sijwin really put in a lot of effort.
So we heard that Risley invited you to come down to help, and you saved Fremine too. You sure work super fast.
Oh, it was child's play.
Child's play.
Still, Paimon didn't know even champion duelists could take on... Oh, and why aren't you eating with Sijwin and the Duke? Won't you get bored eating by yourself?
Miss Sijwin was with you, and the Duke has...
Actually, didn't Navia say that you went out for dinner with her as...
Yeah,
First time in a long time. So you...
in the past. You seem to be enjoying yourselves here. Things will be getting messy at the fortress soon.
Wait, what? She is gone. That scene time, okay. अभी नहीं अभी नहीं Serena. No, sorry, Serena. BP, what is BP? Cook 20 dishes. I wish you ate it.
Take it easy.
Dishes.
So much... Paimon super...
What the hell? Oh, Paimon sleeps like this? I will travel asleep then?
Delicious. Paimon wants seconds. For free.
BP mission, हाँ BP mission.
Out of my way! Get out of my way!
Crowd.
What happened? Why is everyone running? No idea, but something must have happened. Stop asking!
I know, right? Has so funny, yes.
Who's yelling?
Get out of my way. Why? The seawater rise. It's filling with seawater.
What happened? Why is everyone running around? Hey! What are you doing?
No time to explain, mate. Goodbye.
Hey! What? What's wrong with these people? They won't...
They're here! Yeah! There you are!
Oh, thank goodness!
Quisto and Laveroon, do you know what happened here?
We came here especially to inform you. Something seems to have gone terribly wrong just now. His Grace is telling everyone to evacuate and get out of here. Laveroon was saying you two are new here and you don't have many friends, so you might slip through the cracks. Haven't you heard all the stories like that? An evacuation is successfully completed. Yet you only find out once you do a head count that one...
Wait, weren't you the one who brought that up? What?
Hey, shut...
Okay, whatever. The point is, you should come with us. Yeah, he said to get as far away as possible.
Oh no, it can't be that thing!
Whoa, wait, what? What? Hey, where are you going?
We have to go find the Duke!
You guys
just
go
and
out.
Go on without us!
Hey, hey! Be careful!
Attention! Please evacuate upwards and outwards, upwards and outwards. If you're already at the topmost layer, then try to move as far outwards as possible.
Upwards and outwards.
Take it easy.
They're here.
Just like I said.
We have it!
You're just in time. But be ready to run.
Oh! That's what I actually do.
Three, two, one.
Oh, what the?
This won't hold it for long. Find Neuvillette. Tell him the defenses are about to collapse.
Then what will happen to you?
Until he arrives, we're the last line of defense. The gate. How long do you think it'll hold?
That depends on us.
मैंने अभी जो देखा कह दूं तो रात को निकला ना मैं तब स्ट्रीम स्टार्ट किया Wait, now not much is left, right? Or a lot is left? They completed today.
Neuvillette, why are you here?
Traveler, I need you to head to the Opera House immediately. Farina will soon be meeting with the knave there. You must protect Farina and make sure she doesn't spend too much time alone with her. Will do. You have my sincerest gratitude.
Yes,
Take it easy.
Look, there are a ton of Fatilian Palayman. Are you
must
two the
protect
traveler in
Nuri.
Paimon?
Farina.
Though I'm sure he's already explained, this should be a mostly cordial conversation, unlikely to give rise to violence. But it would be most appreciated if...
Now Farina and the father.
Oh, so you two are the honored guests Miss Farina mentioned.
Of course, of course! they not attend a meeting such as this? I must always have 2 or more guests at my dessert table. Otherwise, the occasion would be...
It is my pleasure to make your acquaintance, traveler. I have heard much of your accomplishments. I've
already prepared seats for you.
Perhaps you two are unaware of how Miss Farina and I do things. You see, we actually recently agreed to get together for tea when we had the time. See this? This is a limited type of confectionery that Miss Farina simply adores. There are only 16 slices sold every day. Here.
Traveler, what do you think of this cake?
That's good to hear. So what Child said was on the mark after all. You do share... I wonder how he's doing nowadays. You must have heard, right? He's suddenly gone missing. I'm really worried about his safety, you know. Here's to hoping that he's an
Since we're talking about him, I feel like I should add something. His martial prowess really looked... certainly pretty impressive, yeah.
Oh, so you're also familiar with his aptitude for fighting, Miss Farina. Oh, right. I almost forgot. Against ordinary people, my colleague would never be on the back foot. But alas, he just never imagined he'd run into such a person. I must express my admiration for Monsieur New... Coming from...
But I thought you would be happier to hear the news.
Of course, but it's still a bit of a shame. You see, I would have been far happier had I received this news somewhat earlier. As you well know, a long time has passed since Child disappeared.
Well, in any case, there's no need to worry.
Oh, and just...
Because we found
And where did he go after leaving the fort?
Well?
The fortress of Meripede lies deep beneath the waves. Unless he pranced right out of the main gate, he must have had to swim for it. Do you have any proof that he surfaced safely? Ah, that is good news at least. His sister Tonya sent a letter to Fontaine not too long ago. Since he was unfortunately unavailable, I picked it up on his behalf. Do you have any idea how
I
he
don't have
usually
dates
writes
to
back
get
to his
Jinlu.
family? Dear Tonya, your letter made me feel like we were still enjoying our time in Snezhnaya together. I'm currently admiring the scenery on the streets in front of the opera house.
All letters tend to follow the same few formats anyway, right? As long as the contents are accurate, it doesn't matter so Hold on. The what?
I suppose this is also a sign of things to come.
Huh? I don't quite understand.
Have we entered into the next stage of the
Oh.
My thanks to you both.
You
I will
were
take it from
right
here.
there and we are with Farina.
Sure you don't need a hand?
Quite sure.
Wow. So, what's your secret, huh? Let me guess. Nah, who knows? Maybe it's just your sense of responsibility.
Sounds about right.
A day may come when the prophecy is fulfilled, and the waters burst forth. But it is not this day. This ancient power could easily obliterate an entire race. A tsunami of fury would unleash endless catastrophe. This sentence is too severe. Forgive me for overruling it.
Oh, new villain OP! New villain doing new villain things.
All right. Seems like.
Let me guess. We're sick.
Indeed.
But only for now.
I win this bet.
Very well. It was indeed just as you said.
After another
You made a bet?
By far the best.
We made a bet on
Yeah,
the size of your entourage.
good. Nahi na
Cloran
kaise.
thought you wouldn't come down by yourself.
I figured you would have at least brought a few people along for appearance's sake. It appears I underestimated just how confidential the mission was.
Shouldn't you have gotten used to confidential missions by now? That's just...
So what gift must the loser give?
He already has tons of tea in his office. I'm thinking about a set of...
That wouldn't happen to be a dig at my lack of legal awareness, would it?
Well, I'm sure His Grace doesn't consider the fortress to be outside the law.
I was under the impression the residents of a place like this would be uninterested in the legal codices.
That was obviously a joke.
एड्स आ रही है चैनल बंद करवा दूंगा तुम्हारा मैं अब अरे वो कुछ मिनट का ही होता है ना थोड़ी ज्यादा देर का होता है जॉय बॉय वो कुछ इधर उधर का होता है किस पे देखते हो वो एड नहीं कुछ नहीं छोड़ो
Anyway, you've still got some unfinished business to attend.
No need to stay here if you have a pressing matter. We all know you can't leave Palais Mermonia for long.
Thank you. I hope everything went smoothly with the Fatuia.
Oh, now we will go back. No, तुम तो मेरे से आगे थे आर्कन क्वेस्ट में मेरा तो कब का खत्म हो गया अरे मैं 2 दिन से करा नहीं ना आज कर रहा हूँ ना खत्म wait how much more is left to finish Archon quest
I must say, we've spent long enough playing Miss Farina. As the Hydro Archon, I am sure you understand the exact meaning of the phenomenon we just witnessed. Or should I say...
What are you trying to...
At this point, I don't think there's any more need to speak as diplomatic representatives. Allow me to speak to you now as just a Fontanian. You know the prophecy by heart, and also that every part of it is being proven true. Yet, here you are, relaxing, drinking tea, and eating desserts as if it's all nothing more than a few stray bugs in your garden. Do you really think that's acceptable?
a little bit अच्छा
The prophecy's hanging above our necks like a guillotine. Every faction is looking for a way to either avert the disaster or save their own. Even the orphans of the House of the Hearth have devoted everything to saving their homeland.
okay
But you... It beggars belief just how nonchalant and carefree you have been. From the very beginning, you, the god Focalor, you have utterly failed to take action.
You're wrong. I've never ignored the prophecy, nor have I just been passing the time in self-indulgence. Retract your accusation and stop doubting the wisdom of the gods with such absurd conjecture.
I am not alone in my doubts, you know. All the children of Fontaine may be harboring the exact same thoughts. Oh, great Hydro Archon. How are you going to save them? Save us? How are the people you've sworn to protect supposed to survive in a land that will soon disappear beneath the...
I have my ways, and I've been working on them for all this time. Fontaine will be saved. Even if I still cannot see the true future right now, as long as I continue on as I am, I will be able to hold my head up high!
I mean, Furina will have her ways, you know, that Nave doesn't know. Furina is keeping secret and working behind the scenes. But the Nave doesn't know anything. That's why the Nave is angry at Furina. I mean, I didn't pull for Nave if Nahida and Kaza don't pop up before her. Okay. Nave's eyes look the air. The Furina is doing nothing that we were shown that Furina was doing nothing, but Furina was doing something, I guess, according to what she is saying right now, but let's see it later on.
Then I ask you, Miss Farina, just what have you been working on? Where?
Oh, it was all a lie! But I didn't know he's telling a lie.
My machinations are just like the prophecy itself. They will only reveal themselves at the fated time. It is just that beings like yourselves are unable to perceive them as of yet.
You were the real Archon. She is just dependent on Nubilet at this point.
I see. As a god, the proof of your labor always lies beyond prying mortal eyes. Allow me to be so bold as to ask another way. Would it be possible for you to tell us the parts of your plan that are not confidential? Such as your emergency response plan for the impending disaster? Oh, that look in your eyes. Have you...
The emergency response plan is also strictly confidential.
Then allow me to jog your memory. Miss Farina, what is the purpose of your oratrice mécanique d'analyse cardinal?
और भाई कैसे हो नाना बहुत सही हो तुम बोलो आदर्श welcome back. Never Nivelle the best DPS surpassing Alhaitham now. It's surpassing Alhaitham because Nivelle can heal herself. At that point, Nivelle surpasses Alhaitham. For that thing only. That he is self-sufficient.
And what do you plan to do with the massive amounts of indemnitium that has accumulated over the years?
The oratrice? It's just like it appears to be.
So you also have no idea. If I'm not mistaken, someone's using it to prepare for something. But unfortunately, it would seem that someone is not you, Miss Farina. I first caught wind of this when Linny tried to investigate the oratrice in the Opera House. You see, even just getting close to the core contaminated him with an extremely large amount of indemnity. But even if that had nothing to do with you, then what could you possibly be working on, oh great Hydro Archon? Oh, right. I almost forgot. Udex Nuvilette is not at the tea party with us today. Miss Farina?
Yeah, yes.
Of course I will. Although, I must say, Miss Farina, you seem quite insecure without the Udex. Oh, very well. Let's stop that conversation here. There are still a few slices of cake left, so please, help yourselves, everyone.
Bolo. Nave the Furina be like, gotcha, bitch. लॉल सही है वैसे तो she's walking on this way to reply like me. She cannot say anything, dude. I thought she will have any plan, but she was just lying with a straight face. She was literally lying to the name with a straight face. I thought she will have something. She does nothing, just fully. New villain does every single thing.
Traveler, I heard that you were recently commissioned to handle a few matters on behalf of the UDEX. Why don't you take an extra slice of cake? Those who work hard
So
deserve gratitude and
Ushab
praise.
has great luck now. Reina doesn't have luck also. At least Ushab has a lot of luck, literally.
You too, Paimon.
Thank you. Paimon will take you up on that. Oh, Paimon's.
If it's on my tea table.
You're welcome. I'm sure the cake also felt greatly honored to be featured at Miss Farina's table. And I was merely catering to Miss Farina's it is getting late. Why don't we call it a day? There are still a few matters that I need to take care of.
Very well. We'll end it here.
Nivela, she too has like Nivela covering her for her mostly. True. Okay, agreed job boy.
Mind seeing me off, traveler? We could use the opportunity to discuss child before I must be on.
Oh. Neve, angry face. What the hell? Wait, what? Why he can't teleport? बाहर जाना है तो उधर क्यों दिखा रहा है मेरे को? ये देखो इधर, ये इधर दिखा रहा है. I think all to take name and look panicked, and she will show tricks in the next time. Nah, at this point I don't think so. Yeah, I also don't think so at this point.
I'm glad that you were willing to come with me. Of course, child was just an excuse. I have no interest in your dealings with him.
I'm glad you're willing to come with me. Of course, child was just an excuse.
That's what Paimon thought.
You lent your aid to the children of the House of the Hearth. As their father. I would like... Do I look like an irresponsible father to you? The House of the Hearth is very important to me. That was all. Formal topics should be discussed in formal settings, and informal topics in... I know you just returned from the fortress of Meripede. Relax. I have no intention of trying to get anything out of you. Linny, Lynette, and
They've all been working very hard and have always done all they can to fight back against anyone who tried to...
You mean Wriothesley. He's a tricky one to deal with. It's unfortunate that Linny's so eager to... By the way, and you can just consider this a bit of idle gossip, but what's your impression of... You are outside of our disputes, and the freest person in all of Fontaine, able to move...
And that's everything that happened during the trial. Master Child was declared guilty and immediately transported to the fortress of Meripede.
Didn't he say he was coming here on vacation? Does he not feel an ounce of shame for all the trouble he has caused?
बोल नाना नूप नाना. अरे तो मैं क्या करूँ? चल के नहीं जाना, टेलीपोर्ट करना है मुझे. उसने अपने रीजन में ही बाहर हर जगह ये स्प्रेड कर रखा है कि वो कुछ कर नहीं रही है, वो डिवाइस बना रहा है. ये अपनी तरफ से करेगी काम.
Forget it. He did give us an opportunity. I will be meeting someone shortly.
Do you require help with any preparations?
No need. I will take care of it myself. I need to meet with Farina, the Hydro Archon. She is at the heart of Fontaine. But what's fascinating about her is that she often seems more like a celebrity than a working Archon.
Oh? Come over here, you little critter, you!
ये कौन है? You were to dragon. Hey, dragon serves Archon, so how can we go? Legend में अरे ये गेम में ना गेम और असली लाइफ डिफरेंट है गेम में इतना काम क्यों करूंगा चल के जाने का टेलीपोर्ट है ना
You dare to run from me? Stop right this instant!
My goal is just to discover the location of the Gnosis. But I didn't expect the chance to approach Farina to be handed to me on a silver platter. This is so easy, it's actually making me a bit suspicious. Anything left unguarded is usually just bait. But no one will blame someone for taking the bait. After all, from the moment it was attached to the hook, the bait is meant to be sacrificed. It's just as I guessed in the second before I struck. The Hydronosis. In fact, this Archon doesn't seem like a god at all. And I sense that she's under some kind of curse.
Oh.
Who are you? And what are you trying to do?
The fear in her pupils is genuine. So perhaps she's not bait after all. I left the scene with ease. Nobody came looking for me, and nobody could serve as a witness to my near assassination of Focalor. I suspect, not long after, my informants confirmed what I had guessed. After returning to her quarters, Farina quietly cried alone. She was so scared that she could not sleep that night, nor could she even bring herself to eat. There's no doubt that there's something wrong with her. I began to entertain the possibility that she is not the true Hydro Archon. I have to find the Gnosis. If the Neuvillette hypothesis is correct, he is probably in possession of it. Alternatively...
Yes, Father.
My dear children.
News from the fortress of Meripede. Master Child has gone missing. On top of that, the contacts and guards we bribed at the fortress have all gone quiet as well.
Probably the handiwork of that Writhesly.
I'm afraid so.
This is a good opportunity. The value of a Harbinger is much higher than most would imagine. We now have an excuse to exert diplomatic pressure on the Fontaine. Set up a meeting for me. I would like to meet the Hydro Archon and Udex Neuvillette. Oh, and I have an additional mission.
Yes, Father.
Tartaglia's disappearance was not a part of my plan, but I can use it to make a breakthrough. With this as my excuse, I can ask for an official audience and continue my investigation of the initiative belongs to the House of the Hearth. My wish to investigate the fortress of Meripede will be a front. Lenny and his group will be responsible for the actual intelligence.
Hydro Archon is in which curse?
You should know the rest. Lenny's group is quite close to you, so they wouldn't have hidden anything from you. It wouldn't mean anything, even if you shouted it from the rooftops. After all, even Farina herself...
alright then.
I've now had 2 chances to enjoy tea with Farina. I have to say, the leadership of Fontaine is even more inscrutable than I had imagined. I once surmised that Udex Neuvillette must be the Hydro Archon, but now, that doesn't seem right. I am a servant of Her Majesty the Tsaritsa. Over my years of service, I've learned how a real Archon conducts and carries themselves. Whether Udex Neuvillette or Farina, neither fits the bill. Of course, that is all just how I feel. Gut feeling. It is, however, quite amusing to me that after all my years working in intelligence gathering, I've come to realize I am at a complete loss regarding the identity of the god of the land of my... Don't you think Fontaine is quite intriguing? A catastrophe looms, yet many secrets have yet to rise to the surface. Ultimately, though, one must survive in order to do anything else. Should the need arise, you don't need to commit to anything right now, of course. I have a feeling that the situation will continue to evolve, and as your name is often connected with noble deeds, I'm sure we will work together someday. He certainly returned quickly. You must want to catch up with each other.
Neuvillette?
He didn't talk to
For
Neuvillette.
now,
I
yes.
thought she will
But
talk.
this issue will prove quite thorny in the long term. I'm concerned that sooner or later the prophesized events will occur. Thank you for protecting Farina. To put it simply, I used my power to force back the primordial sea and reseal the sluice. So as expected, the knave has turned up the pressure on Farina. She's trying to feel permission granted.
Whoa. It can't be that you're the real Hydro Arm. You can't tell us? Then that's okay.
If by the phrase "you guys" you are referring to Farina and I, then although I'm not sure just what you are trying to imply, I must clarify that I do not share her positions on a multitude of topics. I believe so. The fortress has a long and complex history. It has seen much grief, and now another catastrophe will soon be upon us. I mourn.
Huh? Why is it raining?
Oh.
You may be closer to the truth than you think.
Oh? And what are you thinking? The dragon of... what?
Dragon sovereign of water. Whenever he is sad, it rains.
Please do not be so surprised. My apologies.
We were just guessing randomly. We didn't guess right, did we? You're not actually the dragon sovereign of water, right?
You guessed correctly. I sincerely hope you'll be able to keep this a
Right, of course. Well, there's still something Paimon...
Please, go ahead.
Well, if you are the dragon sovereign of water, and you were able to force back the primordial sea from the fortress, then since Fontaine's prophecy is all about seawater, couldn't you just use your power to solve the crisis?
None of the currently living dragon sovereigns in the world, myself included, they say that when the first usurper arrived on Tivat, they seized a part of the dragon's power. Today, that stolen power is the basis of the Archon's authorities.
Part of dragon's power. The stolen
there are
power.
7 elemental archons and 7 matching dragon sovereigns.
The dragon sovereign of water who lived through that era perished a long time ago. As their successor, I know far less of that part of our ancient history. In any case, I believe I will not be able to do much unless the Archon disappears. Given the status quo, however, I would recommend finding another way to deal with the prophecy.
Oh, so even you can...
I still have some urgent matters to attend to at my office. If you have any more questions regarding ancient history...
please go right ahead. There's a place that Paimon wants to go too. Traveler, why don't we pay another visit to the Fortress of Meripede? We'll see you another time.
Take care.
They will go there again? For what? For what you wanna go there? वेंटी के मीन्स से देना ना क्या लगता है रात में असाइनमेंट हो पाएगा हाँ हाँ कर लोगे
What they say is true. You have to see the world for yourself to appreciate how beautiful it is.
Nala, you got time for a bit? No, read my chat. I read your chat. I read your chat. The Genosis one, right? I read it. Nala, you got time for a bit? Not now, but I will do it. Message me on Discord one time. Or else I forgot. You and Dizod. This two are left. The problem is I have to go there, talk to them. Just talk to them and it will be finished, right? No more. Then tomorrow I will start unfinished comedy. Message me on Discord when you log in. No, you message me on Discord to do Abyss.
You guys
Then
are
when
back?
I will be doing Abyss, I will message you guys.
You guys didn't get caught and thrown back down here, right?
And here I thought you'd managed to escape from jail during all the commotion. I'd held you up as legendary jail.
All right. There's no need to get caught up in the details.
Hey, it wasn't just me.
I was also transferred to work in the kitchen a few days ago. I can still hear Quisto mumbling to the... Whenever he'd say that, I'd tell him I'm sure they're fine, wherever they are.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with worrying about your prison pals.
These two. They sure are a lot warmer and friendlier than when Paimon first met them.
Oh, well, if you say so. I'll be watching you to make sure you...
Oh, you did till 11th, right, Pete?
Siegewing Traveler! Are you still doing alright? We're fine, but what about you guys? A few people sustained superficial injuries, but that's about the extent of the damage. Monsieur Nervulet paid us of course. We must also thank you for the help you... How did Nervulet know that Monsieur Nervulet has strong resonance with the hydro element? When the water level rises, he can feel the waves produced. I ran into the bombshell bros while bandaging the injuries of the wounded. They were mumbling the whole time about... If you're not too pressed for time, just let me know if you get a craving for any particular dish, so I can have... I'd like to take the opportunity to spend some more time observing your facial muscles as well. Your happy smiles are quite contagious.
But Mirror Maiden has too much HP, huh? No, Mirror Maiden doesn't have much HP.
Take it easy.
Like Ayaka, one burst is enough, one rotation. For both them and the later one. I can't do my stamina is main for Hutao team. With the Hutao it's also easy to kill them. If you are doing 100k per charge attack. Wait, what the hell? I come here, right? Oh, wait, we cannot go there right now. How to go? They kill you and then they said.
I was...
That's no excuse for...
I remember friends Chinese because
Hello
she
there.
was
It's been quite the mess here recently.
And you? Are you still taking the secret pass?
Yep. That is still...
It can be a bit annoying when there are lots of people in the...
I mean, the infirmary does...
Oh, yeah?
You two really are just using your jobs as...
Not at all!
They are in sync. They are totally in sync. Anyways, I'm going to use them. Hutao, and what is the other team, Peach? One is Hutao. And other one. Hutao, you using who?
Take it easy.
Zengshu Yelan. Zengshu Mona.
Take it easy.
Yelan Mona. What is Zengshu Albedo?
Now guess.
Well, look who it is.
Traveler, Paimon.
Looks like you're recovering.
Thanks. Oh, right.
Whoa, how did she...
She told me that it was nothing.
She didn't want to stress you out, that's all.
Yeah.
Okay, but check this out. We went...
You meant father?
She said a few things that were, a bit hard to understand.
Her attitude towards you is even better than what we'd imagined. That's fantastic. You should believe her. She has her own way of doing things, and she'll do everything in her power to help those she considers close, which now might also include you.
Father is very capable, and also trustworthy.
Oh, Paimon just remembered that she thought Lenny was a bit too proud as well. She said that you should learn how to rely on others
What is
That
Venom
does sound like
doing
something
there?
that father would say.
Hey!
Are you going to stay here for the next few days?
Looks like it.
Excellent.
For real? Then Paimon wants to...
Another implies that you were already served some... Well, next time.
Now what? Have to talk to Risley. Yeah, I knew it. I knew this one. I knew I have to talk to Risley after this. Raiden without wait, why Bernard doing without team? Have to open your account. You don't have Shenna, na? But you don't need Shenna. I did with Ganyu, Kazuha, Muna, Ayaka.
Take it easy.
Do my eyes
We wanted to see how the fortress is doing. Is everything still alright?
We're fine for the most part. Neuville.
If that's the case, why don't you just ask him to stay here?
Oh, yeah, what a brilliant plan. Let's go convince the Udex himself to exchange the Courts of Fontaine for a puddle of water in the middle of no... He came here in a hurry and left without even stopping for a cup of tea.
He sure sounds...
Miss Cloran has left as well. She also took her gift from Miss...
Where the gifts...
Nervalette got the milkshake. Clorand received lipstick instead.
Those aren't even remotely alike.
Well, it's Nervalette's own fault for making Sigewinne worried about his health by working so much. But besides that, our head nurse is still pretty fond of picking up... Oh, and I have some gifts here for you.
Are these from...
Nope, they're from yours. You've already wrapped up your work at the fortress, so you can return to the surface at any time. You haven't yet served your full prison term, however, so you may continue to use your cell until...
For real? Then we could stay here for a really long time.
You may access the cafe. Just remember to come complete your paperwork once it's time for your release.
I will not do it. Return to the... Where to go?
Take it easy.
Is how much more is there? What have to do more? Cannot they give a teleporter in my bedroom?
We're no longer prisoners though, so it really doesn't feel the same. Sure feels that way. But the truth is, we never did anything bad to begin with. Huh? How did you know? Hey, that's not true! It's like we've now gone to so many places together and become friends with so many people. We've never stopped traveling or stopped meeting new friends.
Best duo.
There are so many bad
Just
things in the world,
served
and
as
we're
an
just
emergency
two people, but
food.
we've still been solving problems no matter where we go. Isn't that pretty cool?
Isn't I am the one solving problems? Isn't Paimon?
You're counting Paimon today? Aren't you the only adventurer here?
Yes. I'm not counting you.
Then let's ask Catherine to give Paimon an adventurer handbook as well. Paimon will also be an adventurer from today forward. Just my kitty.
Hi, if Paimon will get an adventure book, then we will get double the primos. That will be good for
The
us.
last time we fell asleep here, we woke up to a whole mess outside ourselves. We should be safe now, right? Alright then, good night to you, traveler.
They are at high level, Peach. They're at high level, Peach, not at low level. Hackers in CS2. Oh, there is one more. The child mission. Oh, new world boss. That will be the new world boss. Okay. New world boss, new weekly boss. Now tomorrow I have to collect Hydroculus if I can. Okay. Let me open yeah, weekly. What if? Yes, one more wish. Nice. Have to do story quest one day later. This I will do tomorrow.
Good roll.
Acha, will start it tomorrow.
All right, maybe one more.
Let me open. What? Let me open account of Peach. I completed every world quest of content for Primoz and still no voted. I have yet to do everything. Tomorrow we'll do unfinished comedy, then the many world quests I can do, because the unfinished comedy is the pre-requirement to do it. What is your ID pass? Not the. This is the ID. What is the pass? Give me pass. To my abyss noob. What the? Give me pass. You playing Valorant? Give me pass. Then start Valorant. Nice. And some song. Don't ignore the banana. How will I tell? How will I tell that? I can show the picture, cannot tell. Some how much? It's not long, right? Yeah, I can play. And Valor is on background. We'll play later. We'll play later. Later. Still later. At night. At night. How players come at night? You're playing Mumbai, right? Not Singapore. Or you play Singapore? I'm Batman, lol. मेरा भी कर देना float 12. Your team is at float 12-3 or I have to go to 12-3? Yes, because I live in India, so I play in Mumbai. No, I used to play in Singapore. एक बार शार्ट टीम ट्राई करो C6 फार्मजान है मैं देखता हूँ Oh, you have more ER than mine. Acha, you have ER Sans, that's why.
About you every day. Guess it's time that I tell you the truth. If I share my toys, will you let me stay? Don't wanna leave this playdate with you.
And if I take this, and this, let me try that team. What is in first half of the second? Yeah, no problem. Oh, so it won't freeze. But I don't need freeze. ज़्यादा हो जाएगा ना एक्वा से प्रॉब्लम नहीं आएगा ना Put a JSPR credit ratio, so watch it. हाँ हुटा यूज करूँगा. Oh. सही है. हो जाएगा. अरे अरे तुम्हारा ये नहीं हुआ पता है. ये अच्छा टीम है. अच्छा टीम है. मैंने फर्स्ट हाफ अच्छा टीम अच्छा है. पर ये करना पड़ेगा. हाँ एक आइडिया है. और फर्स्ट क्लियर करके देखता हूँ. सेव कर लूंगा. ये फर्स्ट वाला ही बस दिक्कत देगा, बाकी तो कुछ दिक्कत नहीं देगा. मेरे कान ये थोड़ा डिप्रेसिंग सॉन्ग है जापान इसका एक. ओ इधर तो ये है ना. ये डिप्रेशन है जापानीज में. ए तुम्हारा बैलेंस हील नहीं किया ना. मैंने ज्यादा देर नहीं रखा था. तो हीलिंग बोनस नहीं है ना. इतना तो हीलिंग बोनस है. कैसे मरा मैं. तुम तो का घर भाग गए। ओ ये आ गया देखो, अब तो आराम से हो जाएगा। क्या टाइमिंग पे आया है, सोच सकते हो।
I can only imagine how it is to be with you. From the first day I saw your face, I knew this love was true. But you already taken, nothing I can do. So I can only imagine how it is to be with you. I can only imagine us both loving through the night. I can only imagine us together side by side. I can only imagine we're dancing in the moonlight. I can only imagine, I can only imagine. I want to know if you will be my favorite song, my little
अरे यार टाइम सेव करूं या ना करूं। अरे यार मैं मार गाने क्रैन शाम मारा शौक के नहीं।
perfect harmony.
हाय टाइम चला। कितना टाइम गवाया मैंने, सोच सकते हो। उधर में काया का बर्स कर देता, कितना टाइम बच जाता।
I don't want to live this way. I really wish we never knew. Out of sight and out of mind. I don't want to be with you. But the next time I saw your face, nothing I can do. I just have to face the truth. All I want is to be with you. I can only imagine us both loving through the night. I can only imagine us together side by side. I can only imagine we're dancing in the moonlight. I can only imagine.
इसमें कितना टाइम लगता?
I want to know if you will be my favorite song, my little melody.
एक साथ कर दूंगा। बर्स्ट फर्स्ट सब कर देता हूँ मैं, वही अच्छा रहेगा। नहीं हुआ। इतना कैसे टाइम लग सकता है? अरे इतना इतना कैसे टाइम लग सकता है रेडेन मारने में? चलो तो रीडिंग तो सही है। Angling. ओ शैंगलिंग ने क्या किया था तुमको? तुमने शैंगलिंग को ऐसे क्यों कर दिया? इसने कुछ गलत किया था क्या तुम्हारे साथ? लग रहा है शैंगलिंग को लास्ट टाइम में फिर चेंज नहीं किया। मेपल क्या था? क्या होगा? मैं क्यों बिल किया था? पिछले टाइम कुछ और यूज किया था मैंने शायद।
If I was just another dusty record on the shelf, would you blow me off and play me like everybody else? If I asked you to scratch my back, could you manage that?
साला और फिर मैं येलान नाना भाई मैं येलान और थोड़ा यार अरे तुम्हारा जिंगशु ज़्यादा जल्दी शील तोड़ेगा इसलिए।
If I was an old school 50-pound boombox, would you hold me on your shoulder wherever you walk? Would you turn my volume up in front of the cops and crank it higher every time they told you to stop? And all I ask is that you don't get mad at me when you have to purchase mad deep.
एक बार में मर जाता कितना अच्छा होता ना बोलो। No, नहीं। नहीं 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 सब कुछ मिस हो गया। नहीं सब कुछ अच्छा चल रहा था। सब कुछ अच्छा चल रहा था। वो मिस होने से पहले सब कुछ अच्छा चल रहा। ये गानी मैं ले लो, सही बोला, वही करता हूँ, सबसे अच्छा है। गानी मेल्टी कर देता हूँ, हो जाएगा। पर गानी मेल लूंगा तो उस साइड क्या करूंगा मैं? और यार लगेगा वैसे तो। फूटा बे फूटा मर जाएगा, उसका एचपी बहुत कम है, फूटा मर जाएगा। यार कहाँ पे है? अरे नहीं होगा, ये बेनेट शैंगलिंग ही होगा। मैंने कैसे किया था? मैंने भी तो अच्छा मैंने ये टीम किया था. ये थोड़ा गलत कर दिया। काय हाथ तो है। अरे यार इधर क्या करूं मैं? मैं तो दूर दूर चला गया। नहीं एक हो जाएगा वैसे, एक प्लान है बस एक प्लान है, ये करके काजुआ को लेके फिर हुटा कुछ कर देगा। नहीं वेल्टी नहीं हो रहा वो, अरे वो दूर चला जा रहा है आया का की बरस के। देखो ये देखो, इनको देखो अब मेल्ट होगा। कुछ ज्यादा टाइम नहीं लगा दिया। अरे वो कहाँ जा रहा है? अरे वो कहाँ गया? अरे वो कहाँ गया? अरे वो उतना दूर क्यों चला गया? मैं तो यहाँ पे हूँ। किसी और टीम लेके आता हूँ, किसी और टीम लेके आता हूँ, अच्छा होगा। नॉर्मल, अच्छा नॉर्मल क्या टीम लेके आऊँ? ये हाफ नहीं है इसलिए मेल्ट भी नहीं कर रहा है, पता है।
All I am is a man. I want the world in my hands. I hate the beach, but I stand in California with my toes in the sand. Use the sleeves on my sweater. Let's have an adventure. Head in the clouds, but my gravity center. Touch my neck and I'll touch yours. You and those little high-waisted shorts. Oh, she knows what I think about. What I think about. One love, two mouths. One love, one house. No shirt, no blouse. Just us, find out. Nothing that I wouldn't want to tell you about. No, 'cause it's too cold for you here and now. So let me hold both your hands in the holes on my sweater. And if I may just take your breath away, I don't mind if there's not much to say. Sometimes silence guides our minds to move to a place so far away. The goosebumps start to race the minute that my left hand meets your waist. And then I watch your face, put my finger on your tongue 'cause I love it too, yeah. These hearts adore everyone the other these hearts for. Inside this place is warm, outside it starts to pour. Coming down, one love, two mouths. One love, one house. No shirt, no blouse. Just us, find out. Nothing that I wouldn't want to tell you about. No, no, 'cause it's too cold for you here and now. So let me hold
इसमें क्या होगा? लास्ट वाला तो हो जाएगा। अरे यार नहीं, अरे यार, अरे यार, सब मेल्ट करूंगा मैं आका के साथ, हो जाएगा। नहीं, ये टीम के लिए कुछ ऐसा कुछ, ये टीम के लिए कुछ और, ये वाले के लिए कुछ और करना पड़ेगा। ये वाले टीम के लिए फ्री स्ट्रीम में हो जाएगा ये तो, हो जाएगा। Pichables, it's Pichables. Now I want the Kuta only best. Nah, Diana weapon is good. Don't need to change it. It's acha, okay. It's not level up. Shit, it's not level up? I didn't saw it's not level up yet. So why don't you? That's what's fun. Elan दिखाओ नाना। Elan क्या? ये क्यों नहीं होता है?
Glass half empty, glass half full. Well, either way, you won't be going thirsty. Count your blessings, not your flaws. You've got it all.
और तुम्हारा ये हटा दिया ना मेरे तुम्हारे अकाउंट के थोड़ा वेपन की कमी है पता है थोड़ा एक और वेपन ये सैक्रिफिशियल R5
Put all your faults to bed. You can be king again. You don't get what all this is about. You're too wrapped up in your self-doubt. You've got that young blood, set it free. You've got it all. You lost your mind in the sound. There's so much more. You can reclaim your crown. You're in control. Rid of the monsters inside your head. Put all your faults to bed. You can be king. There's method in my madness. There's no logic in your sadness. You don't gain a single thing from misery. Take it from me. You've got it all. You lost your mind in the sound. There's so much more. You can reclaim your crown. You're in control. Rid of the monsters inside your head. Put all your faults to bed. You can be king. You've got it all. You lost your mind in the sound. There's so much more. You can reclaim your crown. You're in control. Rid of the monsters inside your head. Put all your faults to bed. You can be king again.
Loving and fighting, accusing, denying. I can't imagine a world with you gone. The joy and the chaos, the demons were made up. I'd be so lost if you left me alone. You locked yourself in the bathroom, lying on the floor when I break through. I pull you in to feel your heartbeat. Can you hear me screaming, please don't leave me. Hold on, I still want you. Come back, I still need you. Let me take your hand, I'll make it right. I swear to love you all my life. Hold on, I still need you. that strong. I just wanna hear you saying, baby, let's go home. Let's go home. Yeah, I just wanna take you home. Hold on,
मैं दूर से
I
किया
still want you.
नहीं रुको मैं उल्टा करूँगा
Come back, I still need you.
मैं हाइड्रो सॉल्व करूँगा ज़्यादा काम में आएगा
People say I try too hard. People say I come off really awkward. You know I don't mean no harm. I'm just trying to be myself. But sometimes I get confused, cause I can't read social cues. Through my inhibitions out the door. I don't have an excuse, I'm just living in my youth. Don't know why people don't like me more. I have no friends, but that's okay. I don't need them anyway. I do my best all on my own, and I'd just rather be alone, rather be alone. I have no friends, but I'll be fine. I don't need them to pass the time. And when I put my wrist in this face on, it looks so cold. I'd just rather be alone, rather be alone. I have no friends.
8:29 हो जाएगा क्या और टाइम लगेगा क्या जाए
You'll never know what's on my mind. You'll never know the secrets that I'm keeping. I'll scare you off with my crazy eyes. Cause all I need is me, myself, and I don't got no shame. Cause my life is just a game, and I don't care what's been keeping score. Everybody thinks I'm strange, it's just something in my brain. Don't know who they're being normal for. I have no friends, but that's okay. I don't need them anyway. I do my best all on my own, and I'd just rather be alone, rather be alone. I have no friends, and that's a sign. I don't need them to pass the time. And when I put my eyes in this face on a look stone,
run away run away तो मेरे इधर ही होगा
but that's okay. I don't need them anyway.
Oh, तुम्हारा आईडी पास क्या था
I saw a face in the sand, but when I picked it up, then it vanished away from my hands.
what was your ID pass
I had a dream I was 7, climbing my way in a tree.
ID pass though
I saw a piece of heaven waiting impatient for me. And I was running far away. Would I run off the wall someday? Nobody knows, nobody knows. And I was dancing in the rain. I felt alive and I can't complain. But no, take me home where I belong. I can't take it anymore. I was painting a picture. The picture was a painting of you, and for a moment I thought you were here, but then again it it wasn't true. Done. And all this time I have been lying, oh, lying in secret to myself. I've been putting sorrow on the forest place on my shelf. Da-dee-da. And I was running far away. Would I run off the world someday? Nobody knows.
And if you don't collect Abyss reward, they send them to your mail after Abyss. Oh! Oh, wait. Achha, I didn't know that. Okay. So it's not your fault you forgot. You did your job. New Nebula will देखना nice हो यार this ये जो बंदूक थे. New Nebula built. What is this HP? Crit तो ठीक है चलेगा crit damage बहुत कम है. ये रोल में क्या है? ये मैं रोल करता हूँ. अरे यही मैं रोल करूँ क्या ये? मैं लॉक क्यों रखे हो? एक पीस सही रहता है. एक पीस इंस्ट्रक्टर का सही है. दो नहीं चाहिए. No 50. Cap is 64 CR. Cap. At least with weapon. With prototype you can go lower. 50 would be okay. Yeah, 50 would be enough. 50 means you are getting 84. And you can easily get 160 CD plus. So it's 1-2 ratio. हाँ क्योंकि मैंने पुल करके छोड़ दिया. अच्छा तो तुम्हारा क्या नीलो करूँ क्या? ब्लूम करूँ क्या? थोड़ा सा बिल्ड है ना, कुछ करने की जरूरत नहीं. अच्छा तुम्हारा लास्ट था बाकी है ना. ओह ओके टाइम भी 11 नहीं है मेरा. हो जाएगा. पहले बोलो इसका बिल्ड बोलो. यही है. कोकी का है ना, बस कोकी का चेंज करूंगा. ये ऑफ पीस है. इतना अच्छा ये भी बुरा नहीं है
I've been hearing symphonies. Before all I heard was silence. A rhapsody for you and me. And every melody is timeless. Life was stringing
क्या सीएम दे दें तो कुछ नया काम दिखाओ नया काम दिखाओ अच्छा तो ना हाँ देखो ठीक है चलो नया काम भी खेलता हूँ
And now your song is on repeat. And I'm dancing on to your heartbeat. And when you're gone, I feel incomplete. So if you want the truth, I just wanna be part of your symphony. We hold me tight and not let go. Symphony, like a love song on the radio. We hold me tight and not let go. I'm sorry if it's all too much, but every day you're here, I'm healing. And I was running out of luck. I never thought I'd find this feeling. 'Cause I've been hearing symphonies. Before all I heard was silence. A rhapsody for you and me. And every melody is timeless. And now your song is on repeat. And I'm dancing on to your heartbeat. And when you're gone, I feel incomplete. So if you want the truth,
सब हाइपर कर रहा है हाँ बोल रहा हूँ कि ये कौन लिया था मैं हीलर या ये लिया था क्या नहीं काजर तो नहीं लिया था नहीं ये तो नहीं ले सकता मैं
and now your song is on
नहीं सकता हूँ ऐसे
and I'm dancing on to your heartbeat. And when you're gone, I feel incomplete. So if you want the truth, I just wanna
नहीं कोको को तुम पे मोना नहीं है ना हाँ तो कोको में तो आएगा के तुम मैं दूंगा मैं बस ये इधर इसको हीलर बना देता हूँ हो जाएगा बस एक ही तो हीलर चाहिए बस थोड़ा यार और इधर चलो आ जाएगा
Some days it's hard to see. If I was a fool or you a thief, made it through the maze to find my one in a million. And now you're just a
मैं तो लास्ट फ्लोर करना है ना मैं इतना टेंशन क्यों कर रहा हूँ ये तो ना करो तो भी होगा ना एक ही तो बात है लास्ट फ्लोर ही तो करना है
scar
इग्नोर भी कर सकते थे। मेरे को पता है चीन मरेगा। ये वाले में तो थोड़ा दिक्कत आएगा वैसे। इसे जिंदा रहना है। ये लास्ट वाले में हो जाएगा कुछ ना। अरे कैसे कैसे नहीं बोलो मैं हवे में हूँ मेरे को कैसे लग रहा है मैं तो हवे में हूँ ना मेरे को कैसे लग रहा है मैं हवे में हूँ मैं हवे में हूँ मेरे को कैसे लग रहा है मेरे को बताओ नहीं मैं हवे में था चौंगली दे देते यार मारते भी नहीं चौंगली नहीं लिया वो इसके कारण उस वाले नहीं हाँ उस वाले के कारण उस वाले मार देते ना इसलिए नहीं लिया बस चौंगली बस उनके कारण नहीं तो ले लेता वो वाला नो डैमेज से कर ही सकता हूँ थोड़ा टाइम नहीं कर सकता ना नहीं कर सकता हाय आर्टो को बहुत डॉज करना पड़ेगा हल्की दूंगा तो बहुत ट्राई के बाद करूँगा अरे यार TDTS I forgot TDTS के तरह से आके खाने या फिर नहीं अब ये वाले में क्या करूँगा? ये वाले ना पहले रेडियन से मारूंगा, जब वो खत्म हो जाएगा तब आयतों से मारूंगा। ये एक बार में नहीं मरेगा क्या? ये वाला ब्लूम लेना, मल्टीपल एनिमी ज्यादा अच्छा ले सकता था। वैसे ब्लूम भी इजी है, ब्लूम से तो किया था क्लियर, मगर आदर्श पे अकाउंट से किया था ब्लूम से क्लियर। क्या अरे ये लोग एक वर्ष पे मर जाना चाहिए, एक वर्ष पे मर जाना चाहिए। मेरा एक वर्ष में मर गया था, तुम्हारा एक वर्ष में क्यों नहीं मरते हैं ये लोग? और तुम्हारा टैलेंट कब है ना? कितने टैलेंट? बहुत ही सारा का टैलेंट। कहीं भागना मत कर। आ गया। हेडशॉट मारा इसको इसलिए इसका हेडशॉट मारा। हेडशॉट मारने से ऐसा भी होता है? मैं भूल गया था, पता था पर भूल गया था। आया का सिर्फ 9 है, 9 भी तो काफी है। 825 इतना कम कैसे बचता है? देखो मैंने रिकॉर्ड किया था, मेरा दिखाता हूँ वो, मैंने रिकॉर्ड किया था वो वाला।
To the heart, I never kissed a mouth that tastes like yours. Strawberries and something more. Ooh yeah, I want it all. Lipstick on my guitar.
मेरा स्ट्रीम क्लिप्स पे मेरा आया का वाला ना देखो, एक टूटा वाला है, एक ये वाला है। ये क्या? मेरा आगा वाला गायब हो गया। पहली बार मर गया था क्या मैं? नहीं, हो गया था। क्या मूड चल रहा है? कुछ मूड नहीं चल रहा। हाँ वैसे मोना था मेरे पे, वो भी एक बात है। हमने से कितना है? 48 या कुछ था। उधर लिखा है, देखता हूँ। नहीं देखता, कैसे देखूंगा? बंद करती है। 36 हाँ वो डियोनर रहता था और ज़्यादा मिलता। तुम अगर क्या बोलते हैं ये 50-50 हार गया था सी गया था बीसी डीलू इलेक्शन से तो सभी दिया हाँ सही बोला। गुड नाइट। अब बरसेक देखा हूँ वही देखने जा रहा बरसेक और वो देखूंगा क्या बोलते हैं एमएफ होस्ट और बरसेक देखूंगा ये दो। चलो गुड नाइट।